Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing my university Q&A. The first question is asked by the Fashion Bubble. I love her channel, guys, go and check her out. She also goes to uni. What course are you studying and what would you say is the best thing about being in uni and living away from home? So I'm currently doing economics and finance, and the best thing about being in uni is probably the fact that I can just live with my friends. I don't need to like arrange a day where we can meet up. It's like a sleepover every day kind of thing. It's just so nice. The next question is from Love Peace, and she asks me, was it difficult making friends and meeting new people? I didn't really find it too difficult. I feel like in freshers everyone wants to make friends, so it's not really difficult. You just need to go to like any welcome talks, in lectures, just talk to people around you and you will make friends, don't worry. Especially if you're living at uni, you'll automatically get close to at least a few of your flatmates. Wavy Lyrics asks me, any tips for economics please? I'm currently doing LXL, and how did you get good grades on it? Anything that I'm stuck on, I'll just YouTube it, watch a video, do notes from it, and that is how I learn. If you're doing A-levels, I'd recommend you watch Econ Plus Dal. I'll link his channel below, and he's the reason I did okay in economics. I literally just went through all of his videos and they were so helpful. And also Khan Academy. Sierra Amal, sorry if I'm saying that wrong, asked me how did you survive A-levels and how to stop caring about other people's opinions regarding uni course / choices. So I don't know how I got through A-levels, to be honest. I think it was a tough 2 years, but you just have to stay focused. These are your last 2 years of like high school and college and stuff. After this you'll be at uni where it's so much more free and just a lot better. So yeah, just try and get through it. I know it's really hard. To stop caring about other people's opinions, like, this is your life, you do whatever course you want to do. Just don't compare yourself to others, just do whatever you want to do, whatever makes you happy, and don't feel pressurized by other people. Like, this is your life. Harmonizer143 asked me, hey, do you have any tips on how I can still be really social without drinking or going to raves? I don't mind a house party though. Yeah, you really don't need to drink to be social. You can still go to the parties, you don't need to be drunk. There have been nights out where I haven't really had anything to drink, but the music just gets me going, and when you're surrounded by really happy people, like, you vibe off that. You don't need to be drunk to have a good time. And uni isn't just about raves, they do loads of fun events, so yeah, you can just try anything, there's so much on. The next few questions are from Rose Skylar. So the first question she asked me was a stereotype about university and is it true or not? So one big stereotype is the lads hooking up with girls every night, the binge drinking and everything, and I would say that stereotype is actually true. The lad culture here is quite strong. You don't have to fit that stereotype. Like me, Joyce, and everyone, we're so sensible. There are a lot of guys and even girls that just come to uni to get laid and drink and stuff. So the second question was, who was your first crush? It was in primary school. I think I was in like year 1 or year 2. He was just so kind and just friendly, and yeah, I've always just liked nice guys. The third question she asked me was, what were your goals as a child? As a child, I don't really think I had like massive goals. I went through phases of wanting to be like a lawyer and stuff like that. I think it was mainly just to grow up, get a good job, have a comfortable life, not needing to worry about money, being able to take my mum on holiday, just being happy really. The next question she asked me was, are you happy with the university you go to? And I can definitely say I 100% am. I'm so glad I came here. This uni I feel is like perfect for me. Just everything about it, location, my friends, just everything has worked out so well. And the last question she asked me was, how did you decide what universities to apply to? Not gonna lie, I did go on like league table rankings and stuff, and Surrey was like number 6 at the time, or maybe number 4, I'm not sure. But it was quite high up in the ranks, and the entry requirements weren't as high as the other top 10 unis. So I thought maybe if I put this I might have a good chance. It wasn't only that though, I did look at the distance from home, and I didn't actually go to any open days, which I think I should have done. But they had like this virtual tour thing, so I just did that and I was like, yeah, this is fine. But yeah, I think definitely go to open days. The next question is from Amy Miller, and she says, love your videos, thank you. How is economics going, and is it a big step up from A-levels? Thank you for watching them. I think A-levels, the content, it was a lot simpler. At the start of uni you do cover a bit of like A-level stuff, but after that it's a lot more advanced. I would say it's quite a big jump, but as long as you work harder it's fine. It's not like impossible and like you're gonna fail or anything. Tasby asked me, I'm so nervous for college because I stress myself out with organising. How did you organise/juggle life at the same time? I don't think I juggled it well, to be honest. My time management is awful. Have like a to-do list or like a timetable and just structure your day, just know what you're doing each day. I'm still working on my like organisation skills, so I don't really think I'm fit to answer this question. Sibu Solvandi TV asked me, could you explain the average night out and what's your opinion on going clubbing on your own? So the average night out, it starts with pre-drinks whilst you're getting ready. Some people drink. After you get ready, you go to the kitchen or a flat party. Sometimes you do play like Ring of Fire, beer pong and like drinking games and stuff, but you don't always have to. Usually the music's just on and you just drink. And then after pre-drinks, you go to the club, and in the club just, again, dance and drink. And then the night usually ends at around 2 AM. Normally we walk back, go to Pizza Man, which is like our local like little takeout place. There's always a massive queue at Pizza Man after a night out. They even stay open until 3 AM on nights out because they know us too well. Just come home, go to the kitchen, talk with your flatmates a bit, and then finally go to bed at around 4 AM. I think you can definitely go clubbing on your own because you meet loads of people there, but I don't think I'd ever be brave enough to go clubbing on my own. Also, did your student loan cover your halls of residence fees? If not, could you explain how you've made up for the insufficient funds? So my loan did cover my rent, but after that you have to budget well. For the first semester I didn't budget well and I did actually have to go into my overdraft. The best way is just to get a Santander account, I think, the Santander student account. They give you an overdraft of 1,500 with no interest. The next question is from Residency and she asked me, can you make a video just on making friends, like when meeting your course mates or your flatmates? What do you even talk about when you're nervous? Just any tips would be great. I'll definitely try and do a video on this. I think generally once you made a friend, like it's easy to talk to them. But if you want like general topics to talk with your flatmates about, like you can just say like, how was your weekend? How was your day? Just general small talk really. The next question is from Janice Biddle. What is the hardest thing in uni and what's the most interesting thing that happened in uni? I'm not sure actually. I wouldn't say my course because I feel like if I work hard I can do it. Maybe just the homesickness for the first week of freshers. The most interesting thing that's happened at uni. Just really good times with like Joy. She does so many funny things. So probably just one of them. I can't think of any right now. I'm sorry, that's such a cop-out answer. Leonie Bell asked me, what was your first impression of one another? And I think she means me and Joy, so my first impression of her, when she actually walked into my room, she was not talking. It was her mum that I was talking to. This girl was silent. She was like observing me. She was like looking at everything. She didn't talk, so I was like, oh, she doesn't like me. She seemed like a bit like hostile, but then obviously after that we get to know her and she's amazing. Joyce, what was your first impression of me?
I actually thought you were grumpy. Cause
me grumpy?
Yeah, because at first like your face were like, you see the face you have.
I've got a resting bitch face.
Yeah,
it's really sad.
She's like grumpy and all that, but then we get to know her. She's fun and loving and caring. Actually tell all my stories to her, like ups and downs, like she's always there. So yeah, she's like the good friend.
Oh, she's so sweet. Joyce is exactly the same. Like we are
really,
so she is. We're so tight. We share everything with each other. Unique Lady 1234 asks me, can you give advice on personal statements? Oh god, it's been so long since I did my personal statement. I can't think of any off the top of my head right now. I'll just put some in the description box. Mr. WWE Scott asked me, what is it like living with 13 other people? I may be sharing with 9 other students in first year and I'm worried about sharing with a large amount of people. Any tips or advice? It doesn't actually feel like I'm sharing with 13 other people because you don't see them all every day. So like when I go into the kitchen, there's maybe a few of them, you just talk to them, do your food or whatever, and then you come back. Like you don't see every single person every single day. If you're the type of person that's always in the kitchen, then obviously you'll get to see everyone and everything. I prefer spending more time in my room, to be honest. Like Joyce is always here, Lawrence is always here. But yeah, I think sharing with 9 people, I don't think it should be a problem. I think it's like the right amount of people. It's not too many, not too less. It'll be really social and it can get a bit noisy, but it's not really much of a problem. Be friendly, you don't have to get on with every single person. Just try and get along with everyone though, at least be on like a hi-bye like level. The next question is from Food and Sleep and she asks me, what's the accommodation like? Are band B and C rooms okay? Also on the university's website it says that we can't select a specific court and I'm worried about ending up in a court that's far away from the main campus. Do you think this will be an issue? Thanks. The accommodation, like my accommodation, it's a band C room in Surrey Court and I love it. I think the room size is amazing. The showers are always clean. Toilets can get a bit dirty, but we have cleaners come in, so it's completely fine. The kitchen is massive. So yeah, I really don't have any complaints about Band C accommodation. I haven't seen Band B accommodation, so I can't really say much on that. And the final question is from Bright Flower 3, and she asked me, just wondering, do you share a bathroom with your flatmates? If so, how do you find that? Because I'm going uni this September and I want to know if the ensuite dorms are worth the extra money. Yep, I share the bathroom with my flatmates. I honestly don't mind it at all. I'm so happy I didn't go for the ensuite. I was also thinking of going for it, but for me it's just not worth the extra money. She also asked me, was Freshers Blue a thing and did you get it? Freshers Blue was definitely a thing and it went on for months. I actually came to uni ill and then I just didn't get better until like February, so it was really bad. Yeah, you will get a Freshers Blue. Even if they didn't get it straight away, within the first month of uni, everyone was ill, I think. So yeah, that was all the questions. Yeah, thank you for watching. Bye!